What's up, guys? It's your boy Dorian here, and I am with Caboose, back in action. We are here at the Xbox E3 press conference. They just wrapped it up. So, Caboose, what'd you think?
Oh, that was really, really good. They came out strong. I will say, you know, like one of the take-backs is that there was a lot of multi-platform stuff rather than just strictly exclusives, which is fine. You know, like PlayStation was skipping out this year, so obviously I expected to see a lot of games that were going to be on multiple consoles show up during this conference. And I think for me, the number one thing that got this crowd the most hyped, even more so than Halo, which surprises me, was frickin' Keanu Reeves.
The legend,
in Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, we also got the release date for the game, April 16th, 2020. Not too far away at all, so that is really awesome. A lot of what they were showing here looks really, really good. So overall, I was happy with it. I don't know. What do you think?
I had a blast. So with the Keanu Reeves things, I thought it was funny, too, because I was just at the Toy Story 4 press junket, and he was there with Duke Kaboom. Like, this was literally yesterday. So they flew him back over here. He's literally everywhere. This is the Keanu-san, so I thought that was awesome. But I also thought it was cool that they're putting more focus into Game Pass and expanding that a little bit, because there are games in, like, I just recently joined the Xbox family, so there are previous games that I missed out on. Now I'm able to go back and jump on those. So can you talk about a little bit on the Game Pass front and how they're expanding that?
A lot of great indie games are coming to Game Pass. You know, a lot of great games are already available on Game Pass. And then, of course, they just recently, or just here, they announced Game Pass Ultimate, where you're going to be able to get the addition of Xbox Live Gold as well as Game Pass, as well the brand new announced Game Pass on PC. So you're going to be able to get some of those games that are available within Xbox Game Pass on your computer now, and I believe the beta has launched today. So that is awesome. Game Pass is a seriously good value if you just bought a console and you want to get a new library of games available right away. You can get the first month for $1.
$1.
You have no idea how much value that is. That is insane that Xbox is doing that and putting that together. So I thought that was great. If we're going to continue to talk some of the, not necessarily the games, but a lot of the hardware stuff, obviously.
Oh, what's up, guys? So they kicked us out of there. We were on cool, so they told us to get our asses out of there. So we're back outside the conference. So what were you talking about, the controllers and whatnot?
So there was a lot that they showed off, obviously, from a hardware perspective, which we'll get into in a second. There was also the announcement of the purchasing of Double Fine, which is a really huge move for Xbox. And then, of course, we're getting Psychonauts 2 through them, which is awesome. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to that game. And, you know, it's just great to see that Microsoft is acquiring a lot of these companies, a lot of these developers, to make some really great games for their console. And I think that is awesome. So Double Fine was a really cool purchase. And then, like you were saying, you know, we got the brand new Xbox One Elite controller, the Elite Series 2, as it was titled. I think it's priced at $180. Ooh, it's a little steep.
A little pricey. Got to save up for that one. Got to save up.
Yeah, a little steep. But I mean, the same with the Elite controller, like the original one. This is kind of the controller where if you're that hardcore gamer, you need to get your hands on it. And especially with all the things that it's capable of, the Series 2 controller, you know, the trigger stops, the fact that you can switch to 3 different controller presets just on the fly. A lot of that stuff is really awesome, and especially what they were mentioning with the analog stick, how you can kind of change the speed of it. So it's crazy what they're going to be capable of with that new controller. It's just, like I said, you know, a little steep, a little steep on the price.
I mean, like you said, if you're that pro gamer, if you're like want to take your step to the next level, then this controller is probably the best bet for you.
For sure. And then, you know, Xbox, we knew that they were going to come out guns a-blazing with their exclusives, the big franchises. We saw Gears 5 finally. We got a brand new look at the game. And with that, we also got a brand new look at a new mode known as Escape.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool. So there's like some gas that's chasing after you, essentially, I'm guessing. And then with that, you got to be running away from it, and you're fighting against waves of enemies.
It seems like a culmination of different zombie or different games we played in the past put all together in one, which excites me a lot. And also, there was a DLC Terminator Dark Fate. That came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, what's going on?
I'm wondering what the plan is for that, because that was freaking cool.
That was ridiculous.
Seeing all the skulls and then the T-800 stomping on one of them, just like D-Day, what we see in the Terminator film. So that's going to tie in, of course, with Terminator Dark Fate, which will launch or will release like a month after the game comes out, which is going to be at September 10th. There's going to be like a beta coming out this summer as well. You know, people are going to be able to test out the multiplayer. So everything from Gears 5, I'm excited about hearing. And before we get to Halo, what led into the announcement or the reveal for Halo is the next console. The
Project
Xbox
Scarlett.
the Project Scarlett. So This sounds interesting. They didn't show us anything. They just kind of gave us an idea of what it's going to be about, what it's going to be capable of. It's going to have an SSD. A lot of stuff that they were mentioning when they were talking about Project Scarlett, we've kind of already heard about when it comes to the next gen for, PlayStation. So it looks like very clearly Xbox knows what they're doing here.
And didn't they say it was 4 times powerful than the Xbox One X?
The One X.
Holy shit, bro.
Which is already the most powerful console on the market. So I can
man.
only imagine. And it's going to have an SSD, installed into it. So sounds fantastic. And then at the very end, they said, hey, listen, when it came to the original Xbox, there was one game that everyone said you have to have this console for, that being Halo.
Boy.
And they ended their conference with that same exact thing. What seems to be kind of a hint that Halo Infinite will launch holiday 2020 with Project Scarlett.
Okay.
And then we got that trailer, which was amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but that trailer, I was like, all right,
that's convergence.
That's the move. This is where I have to really join the Halo franchise now. But that definitely took me, like, I was already here from the Keanu Cyberpunk reveal, and then that Halo Infinite just put me up there. So I thought that was awesome.
Incredible. Seeing Master Chief in the original armor was so cool. Hearing the OG soundtrack from the Halo games, oh my goodness, it gave me goosebumps. I was so happy to see it. And oh man, it was another little tease. Didn't give us too much, but just enough to have me, I'm satisfied.
Right.
I'm satisfied, and now I can wait a little longer because we're gonna have to see some more from that game.
But overall, like, I will say, like, coming into this, I was cautiously optimistic about what Xbox was going to reveal, and I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I'm surprised to say, like, I definitely thoroughly, like, I'm content on, like, everything they delivered to us, like, whether it was, like, the future. I'm just excited because it seems like they really have a plan moving forward for the future of their franchise, for the future of the games, for the future of the systems, everything. It's like they're putting all of their cards into this one, so I hope it all works out.
I gotta agree. It looks like the future is very bright for Xbox fans, and if you're going to be someone who wants to get invested in Xbox, now is definitely the time to do so.
Yeah.
That was an awesome conference.
Hell yeah, it was. So we're going to have a lot more coverage here soon. We just finished the Xbox One. We have a bunch of more conferences and panels and appointments. So make sure to like, subscribe. We'll be here all week for more E3 coverage. And where can they find you, Caboose?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at CabooseEK and right here on Collider Games for E3.
And you guys know where you can find me, Dorian Parks and Rec on Twitter, because Parks and Rec is better than The Office. And you can find me on Instagram at Dorian Parks. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you here for more content soon.